Alright guys, Matt Laidlaw coming to you from Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson. I wanted to go over a question that I get asked a lot. The difference between the Ultra Limited and the Ultra Limited Low that just came out in the 2015 model year. So I've got one of each here, and so I want to go over the specific differences between these two models. So let's take a closer look. Alright guys, so I want to point out a couple things that are on the 2015 Ultra Limited Low. First thing is, it's got a lower seat. So the seat is completely different than the regular Ultra Limited. It's a lower seat height. You also have a lowered front and rear suspension on the bike as well. The other thing is the handlebars on the bike are pulled back 2 inches, so they're closer to the rider. You have a windshield that is also 2 inches shorter, so you have less windshield on there as well. The Limited Low also has a smaller diameter grip, so a smaller diameter for your hands to go around. I will say the one compromise that you have because of the narrower grips is you no longer have the heated grip feature. So they're just regular grips. They're comparable to something you'd find on a Sportster or a Dyna. The other thing, if you want to come around to the other side, they sucked in the primary cover, so this part is actually closer to the bike. It doesn't jut out as far. That makes it so your leg can travel at more of a straight down angle as opposed to being pushed out slightly. This really helps out shorter riders so their legs aren't bowed out as far and their legs are more of a straight down angle at the bike. You've also got a jiffy stand helper so you can reach it with your toe a little bit easier. The other thing is the passenger floorboards are a lot smaller floorboard that hugs up tighter to the bike when they're pulled up. Part of the reason they did this is to alleviate all the hitting the back of your calf. When your legs are down, these won't hit the backs of your calves as badly as the regular Limited. At first glance to the untrained eye, both of the bikes look very, very similar. But if you look closer and look at those characteristics that I just talked about, the small subtleties like the primary, the grips, the windshield, the seat height, you can see that the bike actually is significantly lower. If you sit on the bike, you can tell right away the bike is easier to pick up off the kickstands, and it's just a lot more manageable bike, especially if you're a smaller or shorter rider. So take a quick glance at the bikes here. They are very, very similar at, from far away or at first glance, but when you do look closer at the bikes, they are very different in function and fit. The first color you looked at there is called Brilliant Silver and Vivid Black two-tone. It's a brand new two-tone that's available this year. And the Limited Low is in Vivid Black here, your classic Harley-Davidson gloss black color. Of course, both bikes have the Rushboard treatment, LED lighting in the front. They both have the lower leg fairings. I will add too that the Electra Glide Ultra Classic also comes in a low version. There are two Electra Glides now. The one I just mentioned, the Electra Glide Ultra Classic and the Ultra Limited. This is the Limited Low. The other low version is just your normal Electra Glide Ultra Classic Low. That's an FLH-TCU-L. This is an FLH-TK-L. So you can get it in either of those two bikes, the Electra Glide Ultra Classic or the Electra Glide Ultra Limited. The big difference between those two is on the Limited, you have the water cooling. So in the lower leg fairings, you have the radiators down there, and it cools off the heads. There are a few subtle other differences. For example, on the Electra Glide Ultra Classic, the infotainment system is a $795 upgrade if you want to the bigger 6.5 GT infotainment system. If you don't get that $795 upgrade, it comes with the 4.3 system, which does not have GPS and does not have touchscreen capabilities. Okay guys, thanks a lot. I hope this helped out. I hope this answered your questions and you're able to decipher and differentiate the two bikes a lot more. This is a brand new bike in 2015 model year, and we've seen a lot of people that just weren't big enough to handle an Electra Glide be able to get on the low version and really enjoy the bike and all the storage and everything that comes with Ultra Classic. Thanks a lot, guys.